love her, now you can't even remember that girl name. I swear to God the world changed. The world changed.
On top of that, she good for me. Made me wanna say, even though I got plenty, if I'm down to my last.
It's Madden NFL 24, and we'll see who rules the skies in today's battle. It's the Eagles and the Jets coming up next.
Well, we are about a $50 cab ride away from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Today, we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the defending NFC champions, the Philadelphia Eagles, taking on the New York Jets. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. Xavier Gipson now from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. And they will be led out by their rookie quarterback.
And what I loved about meeting with him before the game was talking to a guy who takes ownership of his performance. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions last week, but all he focused on was the loss, okay? And he did say, if I change my stats a little bit, not necessarily for me to look better, but that'll help my team.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
At the 15-yard line.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. And he'll get this into the hands of Swift once again. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2. You look at this Eagle defense. They were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
And what I saw on film was nearly an unstoppable pass rush. They had 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries. So now do you just max protect on offense, keep everyone in, and run, 1 or 2 receiver routes to make sure your quarterback stays up? We'll soon find out.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He sets up the screen to Jones. And he is going to have a Jets first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
Pretty darn good, as you see right there on your screen.
I'll echo that. Darn good. 2 touchdowns, right? And the ability to be in sync with each other, right? To understand that he's going to be where the quarterback expects him to be when the ball's thrown.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Going right back to Wilson. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. back to throw here. Over the middle and complete to Wilson. So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to bring up second down. Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his 3rd completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And a top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover him. And I don't think you can have one basic coverage to get it done. You have to throw a number of coverages at him, make him think as he's running downfield, and hope you can create a little bit of havoc.
It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on 3rd down. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. Touchdown, Jets. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jets get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. But they keep doing that in the 4th quarter. That's when the knockout occurs.
And it becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives. Zuerlein good with a PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. So here come the Eagles, the defending NFC champs, led out by a man who was the runner-up to Patrick Mahomes at MVP balloting a season ago. Of course, that's Jalen Hurts.
And I think it's safe to say that, and I heard him say it in the post-game press conference, that was a team win last week because he didn't really play up to his normal standards, throwing 2 interceptions.
No touchdown.
Yeah, didn't offset it at all, but the team found a way to get it done.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
This guy's proven himself to be one of the best in the NFL. He brings an added dimension to their offense with his ability to read defenses and know when he's able to pull it down and take off and go.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 15 more yards there and quickly another 1st down. So the completion there, and CD, as we know, trying to defend against an NFL quarterback, that's one thing. Trying to defend against a mobile NFL quarterback, that's quite another. What's the plan here defensively?
Well, the pass rush has to still try and get to him, especially the guys on the edge, but they're going to go maybe a count slower, right? They want to make sure they don't get too far upfield where he steps up and takes off through a lane. The same is true for those interior guys as well. So you got to change it up with him. Try and keep him hemmed into the pocket, and occasionally you throw a spy on him. A fast linebacker or one of your extra defensive backs who can dance with him a little bit if he takes off and runs.
Even with the good footwork, he'll be stopped just inside the 35-yard line. 3rd and 5. Hurts. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 26-yard line.
On 2nd down, Swift. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Hurts sets up to throw it. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. It'll be a pickup of 4. Good enough to earn him yet another 1st down. Here's Hurts to throw. That's complete. It's Okuwebunam. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be second down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession. It's 2nd and 7 from the 9. As they've got it as we resume action. Second down, here's Hurts. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Throwing is Hurts. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal. From the left hash, just a 32-yard attempt. The kick by Elliott is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on. Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their second drive.
They have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner, they can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They got to take care of business first.
Well, a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a first down. They'll look to throw here. Drops it to Jones in the flat. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second down and 8. Looking to throw. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. So here's a 3rd and 14. Back to throw. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
Here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. Fair catch called for right around the 11-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return. And the Eagles will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 18-yard line.
They run out of the gun with Swift, and this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll try and run here with Swift. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 10 yards there and an Eagle first down.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you should have a few men in the box there.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
May not be the first name you think of with the Eagles offense, but Smith had an incredible 2022. 11th in the NFL in catches, 9th in yards, as the #2 option in a run-heavy offense. first down there from one of the game's best young receivers.
On first down, Hurts. He'll get that complete to Alberto. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Kind of a dangerous throw there. He's off balance when he gets rid of it. But this is all about a quarterback knowing what he can get away with. And that time, it turns into a completion and a healthy gain as well.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. This is caught. It's Hardy. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 23 yards, the final tally. From the gun, it's Hurts. Over the middle to Smith. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. The ball situated at the 9. Second and goal. From the gun, here's Swift. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. Another good drive, Charles, but it looks like another that might end in a field goal try.
They've made some nice plays. They've given themselves opportunities, but as you noted, another field goal attempt coming up. And that's not how they want to end drives. They've got to figure out what's the final touch that they need to push it across the goal line.
Yeah, still yet to find the end zone. After the field goal, here's Elliott to kick it away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Now the Jets offense about set to take over as they head onto the field. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest. You get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Gonna look deep for Wilson. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Throwing for the out route, he finds Wilson. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13. Again, he'll drop to throw. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Man open, here is Jones. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 17-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Boy, a lot of moving parts on this play, but what a nice design to leak the running back out to the left and send him down the field. And a good job spotting him and hitting him for a big play.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Back to throw again. And he will find his man on the outside. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's got Wilson, and that's a Jets touchdown. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Jets will extend their lead here just before halftime. They went empty backfield, all their weapons out wide, so there really was no secret here to what they were going to do.
No secret, but they still had to execute it, and they still had to protect the guy throwing the ball, because oftentimes when you empty the backfield, people bring pressure at you. They managed to hold in there and successfully complete the touchdown pass.
Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and the lead is up to 8.
14, Eagles 6.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. The second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
I know we're just in the second quarter and there's a ways to go in this game, but that's a second drop. I'm wondering if that's a little bit of an alarm bell for them when they start calling plays on the offensive side of the ball.
His eyes already looking upfield on that last one before he brought it in. And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
Sometimes the game is pretty simple. Put a few extra defensive backs on the field, give them nowhere to throw the football, force the incompletion, and get off the field on third down.
They'll throw now on the final play. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So we've hit halftime here at MetLife Stadium with the home team, the Jets, leading this one. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. A few teams starting to rise to the top as it's time to take you around the NFL here in Week 6. We start with a good one in the AFC. Josh McDaniels taking on his former team. It's New England at Las Vegas. And a touchdown separating these two as they've gone to halftime. Kyren Williams, a touchdown run in that first half. From there, we take the long plane ride back to Florida to check on the Dolphins at home in Miami. And it was the visiting Carolina Panthers who were victorious in that one. Laviska Shenault, a touchdown catch in the victory. Finally, let's take the trip across the Atlantic, see what's happening over in London. And they couldn't get the job done as they fall to the visiting Baltimore Ravens. Gus Edwards, a touchdown run in the victory. This is certainly been a fun one to watch so far. We knew this was going to be a battle. We have not been disappointed. This is the kind of game that could wind up hinging on which side could play mistake-free football the rest of the way.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Eagles ready to go on offense to begin quarter number 3. But Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
Hurts throw here taken in as he's able to find Goddard.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
Here's 3rd and 6. Hurts sets up to throw it. He had a man open, but he missed it when it's incomplete.
Well, this is just a continuation of what we saw in the first half. So much for the fresh start to begin the third quarter. Still off-target throws, no rhythm throwing the football, and obviously no touchdown scored in this game.
Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. It'll be a 47-yard punt with a net of 40 following a 7-yard return.
And the Jets will take over.
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Now here's a pass on first down. It's knocked away and incomplete.
I had to do a double take on that one, Brandon, because so far in this game, we haven't seen many of his passes fall incomplete.
Now back to throw.
A short throw to Conklin, the tight end.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards. A gain of 8 there on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. Here's Thomas Morstead now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well.
And here's Rodgers on the return.
Call it an even 40-yard punt, 7 though on the return.
And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
From the 32-yard line now, here's a 2nd down and 4.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Now you could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
Here's Hurts to throw. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift.
And it's not going to be enough here. A gain of 4, about 2 feet short of the marker, 4th down.
Boy, that was certainly well-read defensively. And the key to any screenplay is space to work. And there was none to be found there. And they tackle him for just a short gain.
Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line.
Josh Sweat rushing in and bringing him down to the ground.
I like how they've started the 3rd quarter here. They force a punt on the first drive, and after this sack, it looks like they'll be forcing another one as well.
Absolutely. Maybe got their 2nd win coming out of the locker room. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. He'll look to throw.
Taking in left side, it's Wilson.
And out of bounds across the 15-yard line.
They need 12 here. It's 3rd down.
Back to throw.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Darius Slay with a pick. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD.
Well, that's what you get, apparently, when you try to take on a Pro Bowl cornerback. And what a play there to make the interception and also bring it back for 6.
And he is so good that we've seen teams absolutely stay away from throwing the ball at him. Here, he's just reading the quarterback's eyes the entire way, makes a great play on the football, and turns it into 6.
The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2. They'll try to run with Swift. And he's not going to get there. So they come up empty on the 2-point conversion, and they are unable to tie up this football game.
They made the decision to go for 2. They didn't get it. They remained down by 2 points. Should they have kicked it there?
A third quarter, I'm okay with it. Maybe first or second, you don't? I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, again, I keep coming back to I don't like to chase a lot of points.
Yeah.
But I also don't know what kicking an extra point being down 1 does for me.
Taken at the goal line. And able to get this out to the 25.
The New York set to take the field.
Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll get nothing out of that one. So no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 46-yard line.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
And he'll get this into the hands of Swift once again.
And he has another 1st down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 44-yard line. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And down to the 36-yard line here. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Eagles' 36-yard line.
They'll look to throw.
Over the middle and complete to Wilson.
And he has another 1st down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 24-yard line. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
2 yards to go, 2nd down.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the 16-yard line.
They're going to look to throw.
Goes with the out route and completes it to Swift. And the Jets are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Tyler Conklin from 4 yards out.
And the Jets add 6 to their lead. Well, to put it mildly, he's been able to dice up this secondary all game long. And this time, that was a missile that he threw into the end zone and adding another touchdown to his ledger.
And I think we see these youngsters develop a lot quicker than we ever have, because when they get started in this game, they're not just throwing passes around. They're reading coverages early. So now they're like seasoned pros earlier in their career. How about this one here? If they win this ball game, a game ball definitely coming from his head coach.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away.
Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. Philadelphia's offense ready to go again. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down.
Typically on the read option play, when we talk about responsibilities, we're talking about what the quarterback has to go through. How about the inside linebacker, though? His job on this play, shadow the quarterback and hold him to a short gain. Did it to perfection.
Hurts throw there, taken in by Smith.
And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Hurts able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
9 yards. And an Eagle first down.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. It's the Eagles behind on the scoreboard, but with the football here as we start the fourth quarter. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line.
They work now on 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Hurts. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Throwing is Hurts.
And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down.
The former 3rd overall pick, Quinnen Williams, there to bring him down.
The Eagles send out their punter now as he's on to kick it away. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. So a change of possession here on the punt.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
And New York set to take the field.
Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Pass complete. He's got Lazard on the out route.
And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A gain there of 21 yards.
The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the fourth, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
A short throw to Conklin, the tight end.
So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 45-yard line.
From the shotgun to give to Jones. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Well, things obviously not going their way. Trailing here in the fourth quarter, and that penalty going to go ahead and give the other side some extra yardage.
We all know it's an intense game and things can get heated out there. That's part of the battle. But bottom line, you got to keep your cool. That was not an example of doing that.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
And he's going to take this close to the 1st down marker as he stopped at the Eagles' 18-yard line. The Jets on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
They'll look to throw here. And unable to connect. If he had caught it, it would have been a 1st down. Instead, it's 4th.
I wonder, Brandon, I just wonder. You think maybe he was worried about where he was on the field? Was he far enough? Was he close enough to the 1st down sticks?
Absolutely. He was right there by him, and I think he was thinking 1st down before he caught that football.
Yeah, got to catch it first, because if you don't catch it, there's no chance of picking up a 1st down.
And with that last field goal, that puts him now at 300 made on his career, and that is something to celebrate.
And that puts him in the top 30 all time. So he's really made a mark, and he's got plenty of life left in that leg, that's for sure.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Eagles just about set to go to work on offense.
And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion it.
Hurts fumbles it.
Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. They'll drop to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And I think we'll probably see them go for it here on 4th down. No reason not to. Down a couple of scores, they have to try and make something good happen.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts.
This is Smith with a grab. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
But 1st down, Hurts. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off, and the Jets are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
Well, down 2 scores in the 4th quarter. It maybe wasn't quite desperation time, but it was getting close. And that interception there on the deep ball, that probably slams the door on their chances.
And maybe that was the thought process, that it wasn't quite desperation time. So now you take the shot before they're going to lay back any farther on defense. Go ahead and throw it downfield. Unfortunately, it didn't work.
They'll try and run some clock now with Jones. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
And he's up past the 10 to about the 12. Give him 4 yards on the play, and that will lead us into the 2-minute warning. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. Now this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Flush to his right. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down. They'll go again to Jones. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36.
48 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it with Jones.
And he will have a Jets 1st down, and that should just about do it.
It's a gain of 7, and that should just about do it. The Jets, with victory seemingly in hand, they take the knee.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road. but there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
So it's a victory here for the New York Jets, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for the Giants, their good start continues as they get their record up to 4-2. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Eagles, the losses are piling up as they drop to 1-5 now. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.